Hello? Um, so I thought that I would record. I'm gonna try and make a game, and I thought that I would record, like, my progress and stuff as I try and make it. So this is, like, me just downloading Pygame. I just downloaded Pygame. Now I'm gonna need to learn how to use it. I'm gonna read the installation notes. Okay, so requires Python. Yeah, I got Python. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna Python. So I guess I'll copy this and then paste it in. Invalid syntax. What? I guess maybe. I'm in the terminal. Frick. Control Z doesn't work. What? Okay, I've never done this before, so that's why I'm struggling. Okay. No, it's still saying, might be in the wrong thing. Oh, I should look in the manuals. Or the tutorial. So, whetting my appetite. Or no, I should look at using the interpreter. Okay. Python interpreter is installed. The Python 3.10. Use your local bandwidth on the right it. Since it. Oh, I probably should install it from the Microsoft Store instead of just online. So here we go. Python. Python 3.9. That's the newest one. But why are there so many different? I don't know. I'll just get the 3.9 one. Okay, I'll pause. I'll pause recording until it's done downloading. Okay, just finished downloading. So Python. So let me go back to the Python thing. To when I get it, the Python 3.10. If you have the py.x launcher installed, you can use it. Let me just try. Because I've used Python in an online interpreter before, but never like on this, the official Python thing. Okay, so I can do that, but this is a terminal. I need like what What is this? Ooh. Invoking. Okay, let me pause recording until I figure out what to do. So I found out that I'm supposed to have this thing called Pycharm. So I just got the Pycharm community version because the professional one you have to pay for. So here I am setting it up. That's good. Create this. I guess I will create a desktop. What is this? I don't know. I know that it should online it saves as .py, so I wanted to do .py. I don't care about that. I guess I'll just do the default. Just checking to see that my voice is coming through. So I guess I'll stop until it's installed. Just finished downloading. So I'm gonna run it. Okay, here's Pycharm. Because so the reason I have to do this is because just the pure Python thing is basically you have to just do it line by line instead of having a file that you're editing. So you can't make anything in it. You can just do one line at a time. Sending anonymous data about, I don't know, I guess they're anonymous. Want to help out, you know. Okay, so new project. Okay, create. Why is it always 1 minute left? Okay, I'm gonna go out and back in to have it do it automatically because I don't want to do it manually. New project. Yes. Okay, if this finishes, I'll unpause when it finishes. Okay, just finished installing. Oh, okay. Okay. What is this? I have a cat trying to get in my room. How do I make a new script file? Okay, so I need to know if this is just like online, and also I need to figure out how to run it. Okay, there. Hello world, okay. So, let's just say that another let's say that okay, so I have this, but if I want to make a game, I need to find out how to do sprites and stuff. So this is good. This is exactly just like how I've been doing it at school on my school computer on my Chromebook on an online Python compiler, but I don't know how to do sprites and stuff. So that's what I need to do next. Like, okay, so I have a Kerbal Space Program Delta V map up on the wall. So let's say I wanted to, just as a small thing to do, let's say I want to make something that tells me the Delta V I need to launch a mission from Kerbin and then get back. Okay, so I would need to say so I'm going to create a list with all the places. Kerbin, good point. Kerbin, min-miss. Once I'm done, I'll pause until I'm done. Okay, so I have the systems list is a list of all the so it's Kerbal, which is the sun, and then all of the planets, and then each of the planets list have themselves, and then all of the moons. And this should be in quotation marks. Now I get to do the fun thing of finding the Delta V based off of this map to get to each one of these bodies. I'll unpause once I've done that. Okay, so now I have the values from the Delta V map into this for, like, this is for Eve, this is for Gilly, for Kerbin, Mon, and Miss, for a round trip. Okay, so yeah. So now I can get to saying, like, asking stuff. So I'm going to have it okay, so I'm going to say system equals integer of the input from the prompt, what system do you want to go to? Press 0 for curveball, 1 for moho, 2 for Eve, 3 for Kerbin, capitalize, 4 for Duna, 5 for dress, 6 for jewel, and 7 for elu. So why I'm starting at 0 instead of starting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If I do 0, 1, 2, 3, then I can take what the person inputs here and say, because up here, this curveball is index 0 of systems. So if they say 0, I can say whatever's in system index of the list systems. If they say 0, the system will be 0. And if I say system for the index, that will be index 0 of the list systems, which would be curveball, which is what they wanted. So it just makes it simpler in the end. Okay. So now I can say so I have which one they want to go to. So if I say print systems, so this is the list, and then I do system for the index, then what happens? Let's see. Curveball is not defined in line 1. Oh yeah, I was meaning to put this, I think this needs to be after everything, because when it's before, then none of these are defined, but when it's after, then they are defined. Okay, so moho is not defined in line 1. Oh yeah, so this also needs to be after, since this has everything else. Okay, so now, what system do you want? Yes. So if I want Duna, then it prints Duna Ike. Okay, good. So now I can say it varies from 1 to, ooh, but this is 8. Oh, and I need to put curveball V. So let me just quickly calculate the delta V to get to curveball. Okay, so since curveball is a sun, I put the delta V to get to low curveball orbit instead of to land. I did the same thing for getting to Joule, since Joule is a gas giant. So now I want to say if len of systems system, or I can, let me just see if it works by printing, and len is the length, so I'm gonna see if it works how I want. Then I could like say 1 for moho, then it would go to 1 of systems, which is moho, and then print, or which is moho, and then print the length of moho. And I just realized I need parentheses here. Now run. So if I say 1 for moho, then moho is 1 because it has one thing in it. Now if I say joule has 6. So if I go and say 6 for joule, then 6. Okay. So now I can say if then, okay, so I'll just be using this throughout. So I'll copy. If I know there's a better way to do this, but I can't think of it now. So if the length is 1, then I'm going to do something else. Elif is else if. So else if, so if it's not 1, then if it is somewhere 2, so then I'm gonna say else if somewhere 3, like Kerbin is 3. So I'm gonna put 3, and then none are 4. Next is 6. There's none with 5, so it's 6 and then 8. Elif, it is 6, and then if it's 8. Okay. So now I can say that if it's 1, I can say print the delta V required, because since it's 1, I don't need to have a selection for like the moon or the planet, because it will just be the planet. Required to get to, and then space, and then I'm going to say systems systems, because system that gives one of these. Or length of system. So yeah, it'll do this. So system 0. Does that work? I don't think it'll work, but it might. I bet I don't think it will though. Is systems, no, it is I'm gonna add systems V and then have it just be the delta V ones. So EV Kerbin V uncapitalized, Duna V is uncapitalized, Drez V is also uncapitalized, Joule V is uncapitalized, and then Elu V is uncapitalized. Okay, so now V system 0. meters. Okay, and then for these, I'm just going to say pass. And then I'm going to try and run this. Oh yeah, I forgot a comma. I forgot. Because in between each one of these, there needs to be commas. Okay, there. Expected and indented on line 28. I forgot to say pass. Okay. Now, let me just say moho. Okay, it worked. It worked. Okay. Nice. Okay, so, but if it's 2, I need one called like choice equals int input, which body do you want to go to? Press 0 for, and then comma, and then systems, system 0, and then or, this should be or 1 for system 1. And then I'm going to do this, but instead of 0, it has to be choice. Alright, okay. Hopefully this works. Let me say 2-1 Eve. Oh, yeah. Because input can't have more than one argument. So I have to say print, and then this. So I have to print that and then just have a blank input. See, and then it works. So 0 for Eve, let's say I want to get to Gilly. And the delta V required to get to Gilly is 10,900 meters. Okay, so now I just need to do it. I'll pause until I've done it for these 3, and then be done for this small test program. Okay, so I think this is done. So let's try a one body thing. Okay. 2 is Eve. No, yeah. 3, Kerbin. Yeah. And then 6, Jewel. Let's go to Val. Okay. So I just created a small 33 line program that just tells you the delta V required to get to different bodies in Kerbal Space Program. Okay, so getting to be later, so I will keep going tomorrow. That's it for now.